Agricultural land in Timor-Leste is facing many challenges. In addition to a lack of agricultural facilities and equipment and lack of human resources, the value of agriculture to farmers themselves continues to decline. In many villages, there are farmlands that are dormant because the youth from farming communities are migrating to Dili, a city of a million dreams, to further their studies and find work to support their families. Some farmers have also begun selling their land. In fact, in some areas, concrete buildings are being built right in the middle of the paddy fields. Insight, a research organization that is also dedicated to community development, has been working with a farmer group in Maliana for the past 7 years. Recognizing the challenges faced by the farming communities in Timor-Leste, we are compelled to revive a passion for farming, especially among children in farming communities who are the future of agriculture in their area. The idea is to establish a farming school for children of farmers, combining education with learning orchestral music to increase the interest of villagers as well. Starting 2 years ago, Insight began investing in this idea. We have 3 hectares of land, a team of agricultural technicians, and financial staff who have organizational management skills and experience as consultants for several donor organizations in Timor-Leste. Since Timor-Leste's independence, the founder of Insight has been directly involved in sustainable agriculture training, permaculture, in Timor-Leste. Established in 2005, Insight has provided financial support to paddy field farmers since 2007. Slowly, Insight has succeeded in influencing the farmers to leave chemical fertilizer-based farming practices. It has now been 10 years that Insight has helped a small group of farmers produce and sell their rice on a small scale to families and friends in Dili. In 2010, Insight began its music project in Dili, building a music studio, recording studio, and music education center, Berliku Fanurai, or BFR. Volunteer teachers provided music education to young Timor-Leste girls and boys. 5 years later, after its establishment, the Music Education Center developed into an orchestral music course called Berliku Lian. Till today, 150 students have participated in Berliku Lian, and among them, 51 are in the process of forming Timor-Leste's first mini orchestra. Of those 51 young musicians, 12 are now assistant teachers. They are starting a new program teaching children on a voluntary basis. Insight has also begun a pilot project of producing organic farming commodities requested by the market. And in the past 2 years, we have set up a mini market to facilitate the selling of organic farming commodities produced by farmers. In the same building, there's a small cafe where we hope in the future farmers can get together, have a cup of coffee, and exchange ideas and have discussions. We also plan to build a restaurant that will serve food made from the agricultural commodities produced by the local farmers. In 2018, we will form a cooperative. The co-op will be owned and managed by farmers with support from Insight and BFR. The dream we envision for the next 5 years is to establish an alternative school for the children of farmers, especially those who are disadvantaged and unable to continue their education. In this school, they will be able to continue learning, just like other children, without having to leave their home village and their farmlands. This will be a modern school for farmers' children, using music as a triggering point. The teaching concept will have a multidiscipline orientation: culture, traditional ways of farming, the environment, technology, humanity, and creativity. And the learning approach will stimulate the multiple intelligences of the students, using music, visualization, art, technology, field practice, language, and culture. The school will be a living laboratory where children of farmers will learn with the capacities, ownership, experience, and knowledge obtained from their environment and their parents. What they learn can be directly applied at home and in the fields. For those who do not own farmland, the school will provide land that they can practice on while they are in school. The school will also serve as a learning space for the community. Here, community farming traditions will be reintroduced to the school. Planting, farming, harvesting traditions can be revived and relived. The learning style promoted in the school is one that encourages the creative thinking of children, while also introducing critical thinking and independent learning, combined with discussions in class and in the field, recording natural processes with technology, such as using cameras, microscopes, computers, and other tools, to ensure that the learning processes experienced by the children are up to date. Music will be used as a tool to stimulate the children's brains and creativity. It will be a mandatory subject, and the children will be encouraged to form their own music groups so that they can perform at school, in the fields, on stage in their community, and also abroad to promote their home, school, and music of Timor-Leste's farm youth. We are going to involve all stakeholders in this initiative: farmers, villagers, partners, and consultants to build this school using the following principles: farmers as teachers, arts as methods, eco-architecture for all buildings, technology and language as tools, women farmers as learning facilitators, organic food as official food for all students, teachers, and staff, urban family supporters to buy organic food commodities, and organic marketplace, new markets that sell organic farming products. With this alternative school, we are confident that agricultural lands will be farmed again in Timor-Leste. Children will be technologically and musically literate and will be able to have a livelihood from their own land. By creating livelihood opportunities in the village, this initiative will also reduce urban migration and build vibrant communities. We believe that we have the strengths necessary to do this, and with support from those who share this dream, we know that it will come true.